folks, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Banished with the Colonial Charter Mods. Now, it's unusual for me to start out by watching something where, you can't see the wood for the trees. But these trees will not be with us for very much longer. As beautiful as this forest was surrounding my beekeepers, here we go. No, stop that. I have just given the kill order for all of this forestry and any stone and surface iron and that kind of stuff that's kicking around in the area. Why, I hear you ask, with a note of consternation in your voice. Well, frankly, I want to see what the hell's going on over here, and I want to, turn this area into something a little bit more practical. In this case, I think it's probably going to end up being housing, but I want to see what's under here first. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, I could just plonk buildings down, but I want to get a feel for the area, a feel for how I might expand it and make it look good. That said, the snow isn't flipping helping at the moment. And I had something of a wood shortage anyway, which led me to believe, given that I currently don't have anything being built, that I may be a little short on wood harvesting in the first place. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. We still have a shortage of labour, which again leads me to believe that, maybe a massive housing surge is what's in order. Anyway, last time around we acquired chickens. And as you can see, we now have more chickens than we originally started with. This one, clearly, this is the guard chicken here, making sure that no miscreants break in and interfere with the remainder of the chicken flock. So, yeah, there we go. Chickens. It's a thing. It's happening. What else do we do? Yes, we got a bit more housing and generally poked about a bit. Furniture is now part of our mix, and I've issued the command for 500 furniture to be made available to trade. But I don't know how fast and loose I'm playing it as far as food is concerned. I'm pretty sure I've got enough being grown. What's this? I don't know what this means. What's the governor's office actually do? Let's go to the civic building and see if there's a tooltip that gives us an indicator. I was fairly certain governor's office, that'll be the town hall. Colonial hall, that's what we got. That's a town hall. Courthouse is good. Governor's office, staffed by an official who collects taxes in the form of silver pfennigs. Okay, well that's fine. I've got an official in there. There we go. See, he's working, and I believe he is also collecting silver pfennigs. I have demanded they all turn up here at the docks as well. 80 so far. Hey, whoa, look, hey, that's cash money right there. Right. See, clearance has happened. And you know what else? I'm going to clear this lot as well while I'm at it. Nothing like making the entire. This is the banished equivalent of smoothing out the scenery, and we at least have a labourer now. That's something. So yeah, maybe a massive house construction project in this area. And I think we might have some new housing opportunities. A large residence. What do you need? That's glass, right? Glass, bricks, and stone. Should we make this the swanky end of town? Should we make this the highfalutin backing onto the river? Oh, I think so. Let's pop a couple in there. And then I'll even give them a road once we're done. Or maybe a red brick road. No, let's not get carried away. These people don't deserve anything. I believe in equality for my people, so let's not get carried away. Anyway, let's leave that running. That's certainly given my builders something to think about for the time being. They do have a habit of just, sitting there swanning around. I want to always keep one labourer available. Always. At any given point, there will be one labourer who is sat around, twiddling his thumbs, going, ready as soon as you like, Gov. I'm raring to go. Itching, I am. And that's to ensure, there we go, 2 labourers. Right, I can put someone else back to work. Given our wood shortage, let's go for another forester. Merchant time. Alright, Skipper, what do you got? Speak with me. Grape seeds. Grape seeds? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Grapes mean wine. Alright, 3.5 grand. Right, what have I got? This is going to cost everything I've got, I think. 80. Although, look at that. It's furniture at 22 a throw. Loving it. Takes me to 1400. I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling it. 228. We need 276 more. We're going to do it. Yes. Let's go. No, 276. It's going to be about 50. Let's try 59. What do we need? Another 40. It's another 10. 69. Okay. There we go. Trade done. Deal. Sweet. Grapes. To the farm workers. Alright, these lot, we're going to need to relocate you folks. Look at this, we could give you all of this area for the time being. Make you somewhere suitably wilderness in nature. Now, here's a question for you folks. Is there a chap with a wheelbarrow? What I mean by this, is there someone you can hire who will transport stuff from your, remote good stockpiles out to somewhere more useful? If not, why not? It would be good to get stuff centralized. I guess I could limit what stockpiles actually store, but I don't want my hunters spending half their time transporting their successful hunts back into civilization. Right. What do we think here? That here? No. I didn't mean. I don't want to do dirt road. I want to give them some, let's give them some actual paving. Yeah. And no one's going to object to living next door to an apiary. Of course, they'll have a garden party at some point, and they'll go, "Would you like some more tea, Vicar?" "Oh no! My goodness, I'm covered in bees." There you go, and I think that's a narrative that works on many levels. There you go, double up along here. I think that's going to be rather splendid. Of course, come the revolution, these guys first against the wall, but that's their lookout. You want to live in the swankiest. A couple of farmers immediately gone, "Ah yes, we'll be taking that. Thank you very much." Oh well, it's fairly egalitarian, but I like how they're putting the door in before the walls. It's good thinking, because that way you can close it up at night and keep it safe. Right, remove roads. I don't need this bit here. Get rid of that. Okay, so in here, in the rest of here, I will put more housing. I'm keeping half an eye on my food. Food appears to be going down a little. Now, I don't know, but let's have a look. Production. Food, produced 12.2, eat 12.4. Well, a deficit of only 200's okay. That's all right. We haven't produced very much this year. Oh, mind you, we're early in the year. We haven't hit harvest yet. Okay. Well, I'll just keep my eye on that, I guess. Right. This is all good. Right. Yeah, so the thinking is, if I turn a lot of this into housing for the time being, then it should fuel everything I have going on over here. Another bridge around here might be useful. Maybe this is where, actually, yeah, it would be a more direct kind of hotline to civilization. Okay, well, let's get that plumbed in. How are the builders doing? They've only got a couple of jobs left. So let's get a bridge built on here. Stone and wood bridge. Brick and wood bridge. I think that sounds rather nice. Now, do I have to build... You do have to build perpendicular. Okay. Is this where we want it? Let's think about it before we plumb it in. That would be a first, I know, but I think it's here. I think this is the hot route. Okay. And then, as far as the town hall is concerned, I want to build a super structure there for for the storage of goods, but I want to make sure that everybody's moving around at a fair speed. In which case, I'm going to up all of this to stone as well. And as much as this is a frightful use of what limited stone resources the map comes with, having people able to charge about pretty swiftly, I believe, is beneficial. Blacksmith died of old age, Forester died of old age, but we did have the labourers available to replace them. Alright, builders, get your feet wet anytime you like. Let's have a look and see how we're doing. We've got the logs. Have we got the bricks? I think I've got bricks being made. Where's my brickworks? It's down here somewhere. There we go. Ah, no. Apparently not. Apparently we have a resource shortage. I doubt it's going to be fuel. Are we still harvesting clay? What are you making? Sand. I've got another one up here. Or I think I've got another one up here. No, or no, this is my this is the charlatan up there. Okay, right. Well, we need. Let's get you off sand for the time being, or should we build you a? Let's build you some company. Another shore house, please. Where are we? No, that one there, right. No, you had it right there. There we go. In fact, let's do a lot of that, because these resources are going to be ever popular. Firewood looks good. Warm clothes look good. Everything's good. What's this? The fuel refiner. Oh, that's a bummer. I need him. Died of old age. There we go. Let's stick our spare labourer to work there. Okay, well, this is all coming along quite nicely. Where are we up to now? Probably pushing 110 in terms of city population. Exactly 110. That's because I do maths, me. 12 students now. See, I keep laying on more houses, but it's not resulting in a massive explosion of population. I mean, the other thing I could do is I could withdraw labour from areas we don't need at the moment and plonk it in somewhere else. But I don't want to be shuffling things around too much. In fact, let's just put you out of my mind for a moment and keep an eye on the news instead. Oh, hold on, we haven't got a new labourer. I thought we had a new labourer. Right, I'm going to wait. No, I have to have that open. Sorry, you know, as much as it might be more glamorous to, you don't know what you're doing. Well, dig me clay. Clay from you. And you can go clay as well for the time being, despite the fact nobody's working there. Who can I spare? I can't really spare anybody. Maybe gatherers? I could possibly spare a gatherer. Where are we? Sure. You. Clay. Did I just... I told the original to go clay as well, didn't I? Get back on sand, you. I don't want to be in a position where I don't have glass at some point. Right, we need another worker here. And one of my builders has died. And all of this bodes quite badly for being able to get to precious metals, which was my hope, my dream, my aspiration for the day. And we are waiting for 64 bricks, which in turn are going to be waiting for clay to turn up. Marvellous. Interesting. They've got nowhere to stick. Oh, it's because food limit's 10,000. Well, let's up the food limit to 15,000 for the moment. That feels erratic. That feels like I'm going to be squeaking food into every spare nook and cranny in town. Interesting. I'm half expecting everything to go wrong in relatively short order, because it's that kind of game. Oh, hello, trader. What you got? Dress coats. No, waste of money. My people don't need to look that good. They look good enough. They've got a roof over their heads and a job to go to in the morning. Clear off. And besides which, the pompous folk who are living in these houses here, what have we got in here? A miner, a stone... Well, to be fair, miners and stonecutters are perfectly entitled to live in the big swanky houses because they are living on the edge as far as life expectancy is concerned. So I'm happy with them living in these big... Oh, I see, they've occupied both now. The miners' union has come in and decreed that only those who are in danger of being squished by cave-ins get to live in the big swanky houses. All this deer, without so much as a by your leave. Anyway, the idea is, once I've got this bridge done, obviously, waiting for bricks, once that's built, I'm going to set this up as the new... the new scenic woodland area. This is going to be centre parks for the time being, where activities for families coming to visit, obviously this only makes sense if you're European, will be, you know, along the lines of hunting, bow work, gathering, and lumberjacking. It's the great holiday the weather will spoil. It's a holiday camp place kind of a deal. A lot of it's undercover. It's got a big swimming pool. There's tons of them throughout Europe. They're really quite good. There we go. That was centre parks. We got... Well, these guys are procreating like there's no tomorrow. And to be honest, they're not even in a full house. They're in a maisonette. You squeeze in as many family members as you can, friends. You're more than welcome to do so. Let's find the people who are currently occupying houses that could be could have young folk in. No. Where is the current king of the hill vis-a-vis age? Oh, here we go. A kilnsman and a forester. 84 and 79 respectively, living in a shack. What else have we got down? That's a tailor. No, that's the blacksmith. I've shifted my orientation. That's why I'm lost. There we go. These ones I was just looking at. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Well, this does seem to be Old People Row down here. The retirement village. Everything else is seems to be all right. There we go. Well, this is splendid. We definitely need more housing, and I definitely need more flaming workers. Nomads have arrived at the town hall. Hey, you know what? Tell you what, nomads, if you can find somewhere to live, welcome. 15 nomads with nowhere to live, but I do now have 11 labourers. Right, I want to build one of those bunk houses. Where are we? Boarding house. No. Let's go town lodging. Boarding house is too low rent for my people. Do you want to stick it here? Well, it keeps it easily in sight. Let's do that. Right, and then let's stick everybody on building for the moment to get that done. In fact, that's excessive. 10 builders, and then I want my my fuel refineries good. Oh no, I want shoreman. I want another shoreman on there. What else are we short? Miner would probably be okay. Forester were okay. Vendors fine. I'm good with this. We are good with this. What else am I short on? Let's bump the gatherers back up to where they should be. Maybe and the hunters. There we go. Leather, because it's always good to have plenty of leather. There we go. We've added some genetic diversity into the townsfolk. I know you haven't got a house. We're making it now. Which is why I've assigned you all onto building your own house. Okay, well, I mean, this will prove out whether I'm making enough food or not. Not to make, I haven't built my my vineyard yet. Oh, I'm going to build the biggest vineyard the world has ever seen. Chateau Colesberg. I think that's the vintage that people will go for. In fact, yeah, I could dedicate quite a lot of the town into making wine. Ah, you there, you with the wheelbarrow. Where are you going? What do you do for... Come here. Oi, you. Oi, no, never mind. Hasn't got a home, has got a wheelbarrow. It's an odd arrangement there, but there you go. Oh, and we just had, what, five of the young nippers in town have become students. Okay. Oh, it's all go. I feel this has hit the expansion point that we were... Oh, look at that. There's loads of people living in there. Okay, have we got anybody else homeless? Have we got anybody else obviously homeless? No, and we have got a whole load of builders. Right, let's drop that by 2. So we've got 2 labourers back in service. How are you doing for bricks? No bricks. Yo, brickworks. Glassworks. You've got sand. You've got furnace fuel. Quit your griping. You've got clay. You've got furnace fuel. Again, griping. Quit it. Okay, now if I was a vineyard owner, where would I want it? We could turn all of this area here into a massive vineyard and then bulldoze this lot, relocate those out here. But we want to make sure we've got the bridge built first. Okay, right. Well, what's going on with the bricks then? What are you storing here? Got a bit of clay. You got some furnace fuel, some glass, iron, log, stone. Yeah, you've got all the right kind of stuff. Where's the bricks? You, Mr. Brickmaker, what's taking you so long? Shall I give you backup? Would that help? Let's try it. Brickmaker is not a brickmaker. The brickworks is a kilnsman. There we go. And the other thing to ponder, or the other thing I am pondering, is the fact that I've got 8 builders and they're currently sat around doing nothing. So look at the food situation. Produced 10,000, used 11,000. I hope people like grapes. What have you got going on? Oh, look at all this food. Seaweed. I don't think I need seaweed. However, we'll take everything else. My people love a bit of variety. Some brined cheese. Mmm. Chicken? No, I do that myself. You can clear off with your chicken, unless they're alive. No, and we're not buying the seaweed, neither. Right, chickpeas, let's sell that this time. And some rock melons to make up the difference. There we go. Thank you very much. Do come again and bring something better. An outbreak of diphtheria has occurred. Well, isn't that the place? Isn't that the... there you go. Throw them in the lake. Who's this? Arthurman. Oh, sorry, Authorman, who is a shoreman. He's probably caught it from the lake, to be honest. Okay. Go and visit the doctor. Now, the doctor better be able to clear this chap up. Otherwise, the nomads, who went to a great deal of time and effort to come and join my beloved town, are going to find themselves in the midst of a decidedly unpleasant situation. Well, look, if you're going to visit the doctor, go and visit the doctor. Oi, Arthurman. He's not visiting... Maybe the doctor's visiting him. Because the doctor's is round the corner. I'll tell you what, Doc. If you can't save him, put him down and feed him to the brickworks. I don't want an outbreak on my hands. And given that we have no church, I'm quite... Oh, look, he's given it to someone else. Alright, apothecary. Let's accelerate the schooling necessary to become registered as a doctor. Now, I just have to remember where I put the doctor. It's in here somewhere. It's in the... There we go, centre of town. Right. 2 doctors. Now, double up. Product. Wine, root, and glassware. Oh, we haven't got any of that. Honey, bone meal, and cloth. I haven't got any of that. Seed oil, ginger, and... You know what? I'm not completely certain that that these apothecaries know what the hell they're doing. Well, look, I ain't got any wine. I mean, you're just going to have to improvise. I'm going to sack the second one there, I think. That is not going to do me any good. Okay, right. Well, we've got diphtheria, folks. It's a thing. It's happening. It's going to continue happening, I imagine. Yeah, maybe he'll be all right. Hold on, let's have a look. Let's see how his other half's getting on. She's fine. If she's got any sense, she's a hunter. So, you know, if she's got any sense, she'll just leave. I go, I'm going hunting for a while. Beverlyn seems to be okay. As does... No. Oh. Samanthony. Great name. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Tune in next time to see if the entire town is about to be wiped out through diphtheria. Or whether we will power through and come out shining the other side. I didn't know we needed medicine. I thought they might be able to just rub a few herbs together and get everybody, you know, tickety-boo again. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Please leave us a like if you did like, and subscribe if you feel like watching some more of this. And I will be back in the near future to watch the entire village die. I invite you to join me. Cheerio!
Listen.